Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Borderlands 2. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw here with my character Gage. My partner in crime, Lord Darkington here, will not be joining us today. He's off making money working at some land place.
The round is almost upon us. I will deliver oral encouragement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Sex. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be doing it alone today because Dark's off making money and it's a side area anyway. So yeah, this is round 5. This is the hardest one, and unless you have DLC, this is also the very last of the arena type dealios in the game. Thank God, because I do enjoy them. I do. I don't enjoy them from a commentary perspective. Oh, and hooray for new customization skin. I believe that one is Hyperion colors. It has a big Hyperion logo on it, I think. Don't quote me on that, I haven't looked. Anyway, Wave 5 starts out pretty easy, but it gets, like most things in life, progressively harder as you go. You start off with a mixture of loaders and surveyors. There's some warlords off in the distance, but I normally don't bother with them until I clear out most of the other stuff. A couple jet loaders come in. Nothing bad there. Power loaders. Now, when they come, I do recommend you fire... Oh, look, level up. I recommend you fire at their feet whenever possible, because they deflect a lot of the bullets to go between. A shotgun can normally get a few bullets through if you're lucky, but there is no guarantee of that. In case you, for some reason, haven't watched the video right before this one, the reason I'm starting with 100 or so stacks of Anarchy is because this is... I recorded parts 4 and 5 of the arena in one video, and I just split it for my sake of trying to have something good to say. The skill I just got, Digistruct Claws. I'm going to demonstrate it later on in the video, and I will talk about it once it comes up. This time I'm 100% sure it does get demonstrated. So what else did it say? I got nothing. Guess I'll just ramble. Like most LPers, so I guess I'm not in bad company at least. Some Hyperion guys spawn over here. There's nothing you haven't seen before. In fact, this entire arena is nothing you haven't seen before. Although I don't know if I've done that on screen before. Yeah, very rarely do I actually use explosive weapons, but if enemies are close enough, you can hit 2 or 3 guys with one explosive shell, which is pretty nice when it goes off right. Anyway, once you take care of those guys, you want to move to the other side of the arena for the next chunk of the second wave. Yeah, there's 7 of them for this last part, and... I mean, yeah, some parts are harder than others, but it doesn't really feel like they progressively get harder as you go along. It more feels like they just wanted to change up the enemy types each time. Because RPG loaders are one of the hardest things you can fight from Hyperion, and this is only wave 2. See what I mean? They can kick your ass. Oh, I just used Digistruct Claws, didn't I? Okay, I wanted to talk about that actually. Digistruct Claws is the final skill in the Anarchy tree, and it's actually pretty cool because you lose 1 stack of Anarchy whenever you use it, but you get substantially increased melee damage and you gain HP back. The amount of HP you get back is based on how many stacks of Anarchy you have. So at high stacks, it's a great way to get your HP back up. And I should have known that wasn't going to work, but I didn't. What can you do? So I'll be up in a second. Only lost about 10 stacks. I guess it's not that bad. Now to employ the old run for your life, oh god, there's exploding loaders mixed in tactic. It works decently. And I'll just let the dot take care of those guys, at least for the most part. Huh. You gotta admit, that's a lucky shot. I mean, I chucked the arm off of a power loader with a shotgun and a lot of Anarchy. Well, let me phrase that. I wouldn't say what I have is a lot. A decent amount of Anarchy. A lot of Anarchy would be like 200 stacks. Okay, once... Oh, something else I want to mention about power loaders, actually. I'm glad I saw that. Explosive shells cannot be reflected by a power loader, nor can shells like the one in this gun that just detonate after a few seconds. So those are good things to use on one of those. Super badass loaders are super badass. They will kill you very quickly unless... Yes, everything is gonna die, Gage. Unless you use what I'm doing and use cover, or just get Dark to draw their fire with his twin turrets. If you don't have a guy with twin turrets, then use that rock that I use, and you'll be fine. But be careful, because the third one spawns behind you if you run into the loot. Still, nothing we can't handle. I mean, I've already taken one of his 2 arms off. There's the other one. And I'm pretty banged up here. You know, this could get messy. So, solution to destructing claws. Look at that. Almost full HP again. And almost dead again. But, you know, it's a thought that counts. Point is, between me and Death Trap, we will kill this thing and we'll be fine. Yeah, like I said, Digistruct Claws is good, but you still gotta be careful because you have to be in melee range to use it, and that can get you killed in itself a lot of times. And look, a shotgun. Is it better than my shotgun? No. I'll pick it up anyway. Won't use it, but I'll at least pick it up. So we got some more humanoid people over here. They're probably gonna... Yeah, they take me out. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. See if I can kill them before Dark comes and saves me. You definitely want to use things like the 9th degree, which I am using if you're going to be an anarchist, because you really need to get the any shot to connect that can. That really helps your shots connect. Especially with something like a shotgun where you got like 9 shots coming out at once or something. Because some of those pellets are going to make it through using the 9th degree. It basically makes it to where every 9th shot hits somebody. Well, rather ricochets off the first target onto a second target. And, well, I've actually put a bunch of poison in, so I actually get every 5th shot, and I think there's 5 shots per shotgun volley, so you do the math, it helps. And I would love to kill this guy so much. Thankfully I do, after missing like 4 times.
Is that healing stuff?
Probably should pick up Dark before he dies, huh? Yeah, probably a good idea. Well, the good news is we've only got about some depressing amount of time left in this video. Well, almost halfway-ish. Once the constructors come, they're not that bad either. You know, maybe I should have just done this video with no commentary. It might have been better on all of us, honestly. There's just nothing to fucking say about a 18 minutes of Hoarde mode. It's actually kind of frustrating just trying to be clever during this. Can't even say boom headshot. I'm an anarchist. I don't get enough headshot to say that. Oh, something I want to ask you guys, though, if anybody is watching this. On the little turrets that the constructors spawn, I've looked myself, and do they have a weak point? I mean, they're not that powerful anyway, so you can generally just kill them regardless, but I'm wondering if they actually, the constructor turret, does it actually have a weak point for critically? I'm under the impression it does not. Alright, halfway. Now we're making some progress. Let's try and wrap this up good, shall we? After we loot randomly, because loot is awesome. And get psycho class mods that I'll never use because I'm not a psycho. That one I might use. In fact, I think I just equipped it. I might not have. I might be crazy. It's not important. Anyway,
Robot, attack mode!
round 5 starts with some shield surveyors. Apparently I got a badass. I think that part's randomized, but I could be wrong. I swear I've seen them not come as badasses before. Just pick them off before you engage anything else so that everybody else isn't having obnoxious amounts of shield spam. And now we get to fight more jet loaders, and you all know how much I love fighting those, that they fly around for 20 minutes and waste my time. Luckily I've got the Twin Peaks going on, and that'll help a lot, because those turrets will chew them up pretty good. They have the gift of accuracy that I do not have when it comes to those things. Some of the jet loaders got stuck over there. Well, whatever, just empty into it. Hopefully we can kill him and the surveyor. Or run out of bullets and then get killed. That works too. Yeah, this part takes a little longer than I'd like to admit, but jet loaders. Anyway, there's one down. I tried the Digistruct Claw him again. I'm not going to say claw him because Digistruct Claw takes too long to say, but no luck on that one. Somebody else killed him before, then I think Death Trap got him. I almost called him Claptrap. My robot's never gonna let me summon him again for that one. Probably should get Dark up, huh?
Anarchia.
Or we could both die. Well, let's see who gets up first, shall we? Looks like I win that way. Barely, but still. I'll take my wins where I get them. Yeah, jet loader, this whole 5th wave is just a pain in the ass. It is a lot of jet loaders. Thankfully, after this, there's not too many jet loaders left in the whole thing, so it'll go smoother after that. Does anyone else have trouble finding things, or is it just me? Probably just me. They can't be as hard as I make them seem. And they're really not that bad. I mean, if I wasn't in an arena, I would say just ignore them or hide until they land and then kill them. Either option works pretty well. But I'm in an arena. Anyway, after round 5, which is again 90% jet loaders, then we get another group of Hyperion soldiers dropping off the barge that we saw in the beginning of part 4. Well, the 4th wave, which is on the last video. So I should go up there and fight them, but no, I'm going to snipe for a bit before I come to the conclusion that I'm not going to hit anybody. There we go, that's a good hit. And a few dead Hyperions later, I've got all my health back, and I still got a decent amount of stacks. 61 isn't bad. I mean, I definitely want to be closer to like 100, 150 by this point, but I died a few times, and, you know, what can you do? Not re-recording over it. The videos took too long already to get out. Kind of proud of that shot. I did a jumping kill shot. That was nice. There's actually a skill in Anarchy involving killing somebody while in the air. I never take it because I don't spam jump enough to get a lot of use out of it. But I have read that it's pretty good. I mean, I've tried it, but again, I'm not a jump spammer, so I really want to be the one. I wouldn't know if it's as good as it sounds. You really got to jump spam to get full use out of it, and I don't want to hear Gage grunting every 20 seconds as she leaps. Make that every 3 seconds as she leaps through the air. Anyway, a little bit longer. 2 rounds to go and this will be all done. This is what I'm saying though. You notice how it actually seems like it's getting easier? I mean, the last round I thought was a lot harder than this one. Even with the RPG loaders. Because, you know, the flying guys ignore cover and just shoot you from directly above, and that is a pain. Here we just got a bunch of war loaders mixed in with a few other things. I mean, there's some RPG loaders and they're pretty tough, but most of this stuff doesn't intimidate me. So I'm not sure what the motivation for designing the waves was in the slightest. Anyway, let's get some health back real quick. And now let's finish off this loader. I do like Digistruct Claws. Even if my favorite build technically is the electric build, I do think that Digistruct Claws is probably the best of the final, you know, top tier abilities for Gage. I just like electric more. Alright, one more wave, guys, and then we will be officially done with this. Last wave isn't too bad. It starts off with more badass surveyors, but Death Trap should be able to take care of them easy enough. Or I can get a lucky shot. It could happen.
Let's keep it up.
Or not. Here they start dropping in, I guess, whatever they had left at this point, since it is the final ones. Few turrets pop in again. Nothing we can't handle there. The real meat of this part is the constructors down here, but again, this rock is your friend. You can take out this badass no problem if you just use this rock for cover. And hopefully get a few lucky criticals with all your Anarchy stacks. Oh, and you should probably take out the turret that you walked past as well, before it drains all your Anarchy through killing you. Yeah. I really like one of these hits to connect. There we go. Now what Dark did there was a pretty good tactic. You see how he crawled behind cover until I came over to get him up? That way it's less likely that I'm going to die while I'm trying to save him. Probably common sense, but in case somebody doesn't know that's a good idea, now you've been told. Do that thing I just said. Obey me. Anyway, Yeah, to be fair, I should be shooting the shield surveyors right now. That would be more efficient, but I'm not. So, I should also be summoning my robot to help out here. Oh, did I mention there's EXP loaders near the very end of it? The one last dirty trick to try and get a kill on you before it ends, so you have to do the whole thing over again. Because yes, if you die on wave 6 or 7 right here, you get to do the whole thing over again. Don't screw this up. Anyway, once that badass is down, it gets a lot easier. We've still got some enemies coming. They've still got all those surveyors floating around, but nonetheless, it gets easier without the constructor holding everything back. There's another constructor that spawns, but even so, he spawns way over there. And because he's farther away, you can pick up everybody else before you have to deal with him. And that makes a difference. Although I swear that guy's actually spawning the EXP loaders, or the something. It looks like to me like he spawns them in, so you do want to take care of him, but don't rush it. I mean, the enemies he spawns aren't that bad. You can take care of them. In fact, I think Death Trap's over there dealing with that problem for me right now. Sadly, he's got one of those stupid shields up and it's making this difficult, but that's okay. I have claws, so I don't care. If I have to, I'll just melee him to death. Or get shot in the back by, I think an EXP loader hit me in the back there. Anyway, I looted the whole arena, didn't find anything that good, and now I'm going to turn the quest in.
That was a masterful performance.
This gun is actually pretty good. I like it. But that's all for today. Dark will explain the gun next time. Have a good one, everybody.